Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Please excuse my week-long absence. I will get into where I've been. It has become a full-time job responding to everybody, and I am very sorry that I've left everyone hanging. I know that I picked the worst possible week to disappear from YouTube. I know there's a lot to talk about, so without further ado, let's dive right into it, guys and gals. I'm Jared, this is RedRacer Video. Formerly, I'm a car vlogger, and I'm an independent citizen journalist. You have all made that possible by visiting RedRacerVideo.com. There's a link down in the description where you can find our brand new Free Kyle t-shirts, our unmasked t-shirts. We've got all different kinds of Free Kyle t-shirts, different colors. We've got our unmasked hoodies, and as some of you have already found out, we've now got laser engraved insulated water bottles and coffee mugs available. So please, if you've not already, and if you've never visited the website, RedRacerVideo.com, link in the description. Thank you everyone who continued to visit the website even in the week where I was gone. I was making 0 YouTube dollars and it was absolutely stressing me out. So to see that the website was still producing some income for myself and my family was an absolute saving grace. So thank you everyone once again who has done that. All right, so let's dive right into where we left off before. I know I'm probably gonna miss some very critical things that happened in the last 7 days. Please forgive me. In the comments down below, if there's something that I missed that you guys want me to cover in another video and tomorrow or the next day's video, please in the comments down below let me know. Also, before you leave, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you share this video with some friends. YouTube is absolutely throttling both my growth and my reach on my videos. So help me out and help me with that. But let's dive into it. I do have notes. I'm going to stick to my notes as best I can today, but there is just a lot to cover. We're going to start out by talking about the fact that Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. Supreme Court Justice, not one that was on the side of the patriots and people who, like myself, who think the way I think. We'll just kind of leave it at that. She also passed away in 2019, which is weird. Fox News told everybody she died in 2019, and there's a lot of people who think that they've just been basically keeping this lady alive on a machine to keep her in the Supreme Court to keep the power balance where it is. But it was announced that she passed away this week. It wasn't maybe 4 seconds later before some of the prominent figures from the left, from the deep state, and from the cabal were all getting on social media, on the news, on cameras, wherever they could, and threatening to burn our country to the ground if our president fills that seat and if the Senate confirms that appointment. This should come as no surprise to anyone, but we have to cover this. We have to talk about the fact that in every other opportunity where there has been a chance for a president to fill a Supreme Court vacancy, they take that opportunity. Obama has even been quoted, and it's been passed around everywhere. Really quick also, link in the description. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, at RedRacer Video on Instagram, go follow me. Also, click on one of my posts and follow all of my baker friends. There is so much solid information in there. You could honestly probably not even watch my YouTube channel because you could watch all those people and everything they put out, but I would hope that you wouldn't do that. But go check out my Instagram. Go and see what everybody's posting. Go and see what's being said. We're being threatened by everyone on the internet to burn this country to the ground based on what's going to happen because they know that we're going to put this seat into place. Like I was saying before I got sidetracked there for a second, Obama, and I posted this on my Instagram, the video of him doing so, Obama was quoted as saying, when a Supreme Court vacancy is available, it is the president's job to fill it, and it is then the Senate's job to either confirm or deny that appointment. And right now, why is the left losing their mind? Because we control the Senate. They know that the president is going to put in a constitutional judge that is going to defend the Constitution that the left, the deep state, and the Democrats are feverishly trying to destroy in our country right now and rewrite. They know he's going to appoint someone who's going to stand up for it, and then they know that the Senate's going to confirm it. So what are they doing? They're telling us exactly what they're going to do, and they're also admitting what they've already been doing for the last 6 months. They told us they burn this MFer down if he puts a constitutional judge in that seat. That's all we should need to hear, folks. That's all anyone in this country should need to hear. So I don't normally lead by fear, right? I'm normally the guy that's like, hey, everything's going to be fine. The Patriots are in control, you know, be prepared. This is one of those videos where I'm going to ask that you guys actually take them a little more seriously. And why am I asking that you take them a little more seriously? Because they've already been doing what they said they're going to do. They've already been destroying our cities. They've already been killing men, women, and children. They're killing police. They're killing veterans. No one is sacred. They keep making us think by calling their groups Black Lives Matter and Antifa and trying to convince us that they actually care about anything but control and power and getting Donald Trump out. They don't. They don't at all. And they have shown us that over and over and over with their actions. Some people out there are probably still even going to be like, oh, it's not like you say it is. It's all you guys on the internet trying to make it out to be worse. Okay. Well, if that's the case, why is it that just today, the United States Department of Justice, and let me go down to my notes here so that I don't say it the wrong way here. The United States Department of Justice just today, September the 21st, identified New York, Seattle, and Portland as jurisdictions that have permitted violence and destruction of property to persist and have refused to undertake reasonable measures to counteract criminal activities. So in layman's terms, what did they just say? Our United States Department of Justice just admitted that New York, Seattle, and Portland's leaders are essentially actively engaged in an insurrection in our country. They didn't say those exact words, but we all know that's what's happening. That is huge. That is absolutely massive. How did that happen? How did that come about? Some of you probably remember back on September the 2nd, and the media had a field day with this. Our president said that he wanted the funding for the cities that are allowing all these things to happen to be reviewed, and he was going to be cutting federal funding to those cities and to those states, to those local jurisdictions. As a result, so this isn't like they just, oh, maybe these people are doing something bad. No, the Department of Justice has been investigating this, and they have now been identified as jurisdictions who are indeed doing these things. This is not conspiracy theory. This is not just Trump supporters making stuff up. This is all just like the Russia hoax. This is all just like Obamagate. This is all just like Spygate. This is all just like they're stealing elections through the mail. This is all just like Pedowood. This is all just like Epstein Island and all the people that are on those flight logs. This stuff is real. And by the day, it is being proven to the American people. But all the while, the news, the media, your celebrities, those idiots, those turds, those scumbags like LeBron James, who think that they have us fooled, just keep lying to us and just keep trying to tell us that this whole other thing is happening. This great illusion that they've had us under for 60 years. This stuff is real, folks, and it's being called to our attention by the Department of Justice. Moving on. Also today, let's follow along the theme of conspiracy theories and things that people like myself have been full of shit about all this time. I apologize for swearing. I normally try not to do that, but I've tried recording this video like 15 times in the last 3 or 4 days, and I'll tell you guys why here soon, but I'm not going to go back and record this because of that slip. $101 million just today. On the same day that the Department of Justice says that New York, Seattle, and Portland are jurisdictions that are basically involved in an insurrection in our country, on that very same day, the Department of Justice also awards $101 million to combating human trafficking in the United States. Do we still think this is a conspiracy theory? What happened to Ellen? How did Ellen's show get canceled? Is it not weird that all of the people that we keep telling you guys are scum and evil and as Satanists and pedophiles and baby-eating monsters? Is it just an odd coincidence that these same people's shows are all disappearing and they're all going away? You guys have got to see this. I know you guys see this. And I know you guys see this because I'm watching my Instagram blow up. I'm watching this channel blow up. I get emails on a daily basis from people telling me, holy crap, dude, I thought you were full of crap for a long time, but it can't be denied anymore. And to everyone who has swallowed their pride and been willing to fall on the sword and understand or admit the fact that you've been wrong for this whole time, I know where you've been. I had to make that same journey at one point too, but thank you so much to everyone who reaches out and admits that. I know how hard that is for some of you to do. Another thing that happens, going back to the whole insurgency and the fact that we've got a shadow government. I've said this in videos and I've been attacked in videos for pointing out the fact that there's a shadow government in our country still running alongside Donald Trump's presidency. It's the people that have tried to impeach our president. It's the people who are ushering the impeachment in on the same day that the first cases of the virus were being reported and they were trying to hide it from people. Those same people are getting caught up in all of the things that we have been telling you all they've been doing all of this time. And on the same day that a lot of this stuff is dropping, we also find out that a New York City police officer was arrested on charges of acting as an illegal agent for China. So let's start stacking these things up. Let's start piling up the things that are stacking up against China. Huawei, TikTok, New York City police officers, and this is just the guy that they announced to us. All of the countless professors and people in the institutions in our education system. The fact that Obama rewrote our Common Core education and has been teaching kids that our country sucks and that America is evil and that we should all be apologizing for our superiority. I'm going to call it what it is. This is the greatest nation on the planet. And we've been teaching kids for the last 8 years or so that our country is terrible and we owe the whole world an apology. Our president just put together the 1776 Commission to teach our children patriotic education, to replace that garbage that Obama put into place, and to start teaching kids wholesome things again, to start teaching about the family nucleus again, and to start teaching things that lead to our nation thriving again. We're watching the demise of our country, and it happened because of insurgency. Our government, on the highest levels, in the FBI and the CIA and the NSA, it was infiltrated. We were infiltrated all of this time by China and God knows who else. It's all coming to light. We've got Kanye West tweeting, telling his daughter, I'm going to war and I might be killed for what I'm going to do. Please know that I love you and know that what they're going to tell you about me isn't true. Kanye, the guy that everybody loved until he liked Trump. Now he's this big crazy Uncle Tom, right? Weird, isn't it? Super, super weird. Tim Tebow today, on the day that they gave $101 million to combating human trafficking, Tim Tebow was there, involved in that. You remember the guy that got run out of the NFL basically for being a Christian? Funny how that works. Funny how we pick who we pick to side with through all of this. Folks, I'm going to finish today's video with a couple of pieces of information, and then I want to give you guys a small rundown about where I've been because a lot of people have asked, and I don't really want this video to be about that, and I don't want me to be the focus of this channel, but if I didn't respond to the massive amounts of people that emailed and messaged and called and text, it would be kind of rude, so I'm going to go ahead and divulge some information. You guys already know, at least a lot of you guys do, that I have struggled recently with seizures. I've never had seizures in my life, and about 6 months ago I started having seizures, and they tend to come around about every 2 months now. And this last week, I got kicked in the teeth pretty good. Tuesday morning, I don't know how many I had. We know of at least a couple. We recorded one of them. And I have been forced to kind of face the fact that I have now been diagnosed with temporal lobe epilepsy. I still think of myself as a perfectly healthy and capable person, and I refuse to think that I need to be on medication or that I need to be a patient. But after this week, I'm kind of coming to grips with the fact that it's probably a little more realistic. My absence this week came as a result of not just my seizures, but the place that I found myself in mentally and emotionally and spiritually after the seizures this week. I don't know if it's me watching the video that made it so hard, seeing myself like that. My eyes are open. You'd think that I'm there, but I'm not. And the things that my body's doing and the noise that it's making and seeing that I just am not in control, I think left me feeling incredibly vulnerable. And incredibly, I'll call it what it is. I'm scared. I'm scared. I love doing this stuff for you guys, and I love watching our country come together. This has been so incredibly inspiring. I have never in my life felt more called to anything. I have never been prouder to be part of a group of people than I am to be a part of the BaQery and all of the white hats and all of my fellow patriots out there that watch these videos, comment on these videos, share these videos, email me to see where I am when I don't make a video for a week. I have never felt more proud of what I am doing than I am right now. And to know that there's something happening to me that makes me feel like that could be taken away sucks. And every time I tried to record this video over the past couple of days, I started crying, or my mind has honestly kind of been all over the place because the meds that I'm on kind of have me spacey. But the last couple of days have improved. Yesterday was better than the day before. Today was better than yesterday. And I owe a vast majority of that to all of you who reached out. So to everyone who has sent messages on Instagram, who has sent messages on Parler, who has commented on Parler, who has commented on YouTube videos, who have emailed me through the sales website, the sales email through the webpage, and through the sponsors email on the webpage. I have had people reaching out to me through avenues that I would never even have imagined people reaching out to me. So I didn't say that for sympathy. I didn't say that for anybody to feel bad. I didn't say that for any other reason than to tell you all how much I appreciate what you all did for me this week. Because if I'm being completely frank here, I, for a while, started worrying that I was not going to make it back to the camera. And all of you telling me how bad you missed me and that you wanted me back and that you were worried about me brought me back. So I really apologize for being a big pussy and crying during this video. But thank you, everybody, so much. Our country is in trouble, but our country is also in very good shape. And I know that's a weird statement to make, but with every passing day that something terrible happens, and each one of you who gets the courage to speak up and speak out about it, you are waking people up. We have more people with us today than we had yesterday, and we will have more people tomorrow than we had today. Child trafficking is going down. The people who are going down and the people who need to get jailed and the people who need to go to Gitmo and all the people in the comments that are saying, all the people you tell me are never going to go down are never going to go down. I have never been more sure that those people are going down as we speak. And I cannot tell you enough how proud I am again of all of you who have stood with me in this, who have stood with Kanye West in this, who have stood with President Trump in this, who have stood with all of my friends in the BaQery in this. Thank you so much to everyone who continues to make this possible. Thank you again to everyone who has been to RedRacerVideo.com. Go buy the new free Kyle shirts, please. Go check out our new mugs. I will have a video tomorrow, so long as I don't have anything crazy happen between today and tomorrow. Say a prayer for me, everybody out there. And anybody out there who knows how to beat epilepsy, anybody out there that's an epilepsy expert, holistic health experts, tissue salt experts, I'm all ears. I'm willing to do anything at this point. I need to be here and I need to be with you guys. And I can't tell you again enough how much I appreciate all of you. Jared, Red Racer Video, where we go one, we go all. The Patriots are in control. Do not let yourselves fall victim. Stay prepared. Be ready. We're together and we're in this. I love you all. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next one.